So this one is question number 3. Who is Dark Rocker? And the reason why I'm answering this question is because on the About Me section of my YouTube channel, the first list of shows says the Dark Rocker and Friends show. From 2008 to 2000, if you want to be technical, I guess 2025? Did we? No, I think it's 2024. I really can't remember now. I think 2024 we got together. In that time frame and some hiatuses involved in between, there was a backer wrestling character I had named Dark Rocker. And Dark Rocker is, he's a character that I have tried to kill off before, but I just make peace with the fact that it's going to be a part of my history. And he's just a backer wrestling character. I had a lot of fun playing that character. I feel like things could have been better. I don't think that I've totally made peace with his history. But the point to that show is to upload old wrestling videos and possibly work on future projects that I had planned and never went through with, or that weren't completed, or whatever the reason may be. I don't, it's not that I don't want to involve myself with backer wrestling, but with everything going on with the poetry and the farm and stuff, I don't see any time being made for any future wrestling stuff. I kind of look at his character like Stone Cold. Stone Cold, one of my favorite wrestlers. He did his gig. He had fun with it. There was things that he regrets about his career. There were things that he probably wanted to do but couldn't. But now he's doing these different things, and he's like, hey, I made peace with the fact that I'm not a wrestler anymore, and I'm not gonna try to be a wrestler anymore. So I think that there's a lot of peace to be made with that. So there's that. But yeah, I think that I think there's a time and a place for when you want to do things like that, and times when you got to say, okay, I'm kind of done with it. And there's a lot to it, but I definitely want to talk more about everything I can with Dark Rocker and in the future podcast episode. Question number 4 asks what is to be expected from music releases. The music releases not very much embarrassing, but just kind of like nothing that I take too seriously. My plan is to go through all the music uploads that I have and convert them all into avant-garde / sound collage type experimental albums. I do have some ideas for an album that I want to make in 2031 called Arctic Adventure. I'm not exactly sure what is to be expected with that. I kind of had some ideas, but I'm trying also to not take ideas seriously. The only thing I'll say is that I want to release it in the month of January that year. I'd like to plan on 9 songs on the album, but like I said, it's time will tell. Yeah, there's probably like 12 different overall music albums that I want to upload. 11 now after Bronze Butterfly. So I have lately I've been uploading a little bit of untitled tracks for future album, untitled track for future album, and that is supposed to be dedicated to a music album that I want to release in November this year. See, the plan is that the albums were supposed to be released the same date as the poetry books. And although like 4 poetry books I believe are completed online, it's very difficult for me to get them onto Amazon. So I'm going to talk more about that in the poetry question coming up. What is Tea Time? That's the next question. Tea Time is it's a show that was supposed to be a podcast, but it didn't work out, and it's just old and lost material from my computer and stuff. So it's not really much to Tea Time. It was just show that it's gonna be a podcast, and just full of random, not useless, but just like whatever material. The next question asks, what is the vault? So the vault is very similar to Tea Time. It's basically the same thing. I think that because I know this, the vault will probably end up being unreleased material, and there's not much unreleased material that I can think of that I have. So I think the vault is just I think honestly it's just a collection of possible videos that I might not feel comfortable releasing to the public, or might save for a future release. Essentially anything that I have that I'm working on uploading really is considered the vault, because it's mostly unreleased material, or was released at one time and then got deleted. That's I mean, there could be future things that I could like do like a podcast episode and talk about, like, any toxicity I had for an old friend or something, or might talk negative about someone, and might feel like if this gets onto my YouTube channel, and that person comes across it, or someone I know comes across it, or like someone at work comes across my channel and causes controversy, then I can understand that. Because with podcasting, it's to me a form of not only expressing yourself, but venting things at times that, like, if you're not in therapy, or if you're in therapy, or still like need time to just like talk to yourself or whatever, so there's I can't really say that the vault is anything that is like, I'm gonna upload 10 videos to my flash drive and save in the vault that have to do with music, and I'll release it 10-20 years later. There's nothing like that I'm thinking of, but it's just, if I come across something I feel like needs to go in there, whatever it is, then I'll do that. But I'm not really, it's just kind of there, I guess. The vault to me is not just about videos, it's also about other things too, like the vault of poetry, unreleased poems that I haven't put out to the public, or the vault of money saving. I have a vault in my room. It's not an actual vault, it's something I conjured up pretty recently to save money. I don't know how that's gonna go, but it's I'm definitely gonna do a video when I feel like I've reached a certain goal with that. So the next question is, who is Eleanor Pigby? Eleanor Pigby has been, there's been a few videos uploaded of her pretty recently, and there's been on my channel description there's a show titled The Eleanor Pigby Show. Eleanor Pigby is my pet pig. She was born October 12th, 2017, and I met her on January 17th, 2018. It was a gift from my sister to my mother, because my mom likes pigs. She got it for her birthday, but she couldn't keep her because the dogs didn't like her, and if anything, it would have only been a matter of time before that pig got bigger and had nothing to do with her. And the county of Troy probably wouldn't let my mom keep a potbelly pig. But anyways, yes, Eleanor is going to be 8 years old in October. She's my pet, essentially my first pet. And we had some difficult memories with each other. Some things I'm not very proud of that I don't want to talk about. But just the important thing is that she's alive, or I'm not saying alive, but the important thing is that she's healthy and much healthier than she's ever been before, with the help of my roommate who owns the farm. And there's still some times, I won't lie, there's some definitely some PTSD there, and some a little bit of anxiety, but for the most part she's pretty good. And our relationship has gotten much better than probably it's ever been before. There's a couple things that probably need to be worked on, but you know, Eleanor, she's my baby. I love her, and you know, I wouldn't trade her for anything in the world. So this one asks, who are the farm animals? The farm animals, yes, I live on a farm, and they are mostly mini horses. At one time we had a couple chickens, a rooster, a few goats. Right now we have a few pigs, I think 12 mini horses, or 11 or 12 mini horses, one big horse. It's downsized a lot since I moved in over 6 years ago, or 6 years ago. Now I gotta do the math on this. 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, okay, almost 6 years ago. I like to do a video introducing each horse and each pig coming up, but yes, that is these are one of my best friends, who is not only my roommate but my landlord, and you know, owns the farm and has been doing this for several years. We just went to a horse show pretty recently. Her name is Karen. She owns the farm, and she yep, and her roommate Russell, they've been together for like almost 30 years. Yeah, that's or probably not, probably 30 by now. Yeah, I'd say 30 plus years. That's great people. In my inner circle, I feel like I only have 3 real close friends to me, and there are 2 of them. And yeah, I've been living on the farm for, to be exact, September 18th will be 6 years. And I moved to Eleanor there on June 18th of 2019, so exactly 3 months later I moved in. Every day I help out with, I do pick paddocks and run-ins, and I give them fresh water every day. Yeah, right now I have right now I have not just Eleanor, but I have 2 button quails named Squeaky and Miley. I had a third one named Poppy, which is funny because on their house I put one of those, like I took like it was the back of a tea cover, like a tea box cover, and I do like a name tag type thing. I put PMS for Poppy, Miley, and Squeaky, but Poppy unfortunately passed away, which I was very heartbroken about. And very recently I got Ringo on May 27th. That's what I'm going to mark as his birthday. And Ringo is my pet rooster, and I love him very much. And yeah, there's the funny thing is that, like, with Eleanor, I want to do children's books about her. I want to do them about Ringo too. And I'd like to eventually bring Ringo to the nursing home I work at. I work as a CNA at a nursing home, and I love my job, love helping my residents. And I feel like they would love to see Ringo. Eleanor's a different story. Eleanor can be a little bipolar, and she's not really human friendly, so you can see her from a distance, but you can't really do much with her. I mean, very, very few people have been able to pet her, and nothing happened. So this next question asks, who are the birdies? The birdies are my best friend Rachel's pet birds. She has 2 lovebirds and a conure. Yeah, she has a lavender lovebird named Miss Jakey. The name came from that they thought that they originally got this bird, and they thought it was a boy, so the daughter, so Samantha named him Jake. And most people say Jackie, but they changed his name to I'm sorry, they found out that it was a girl and changed the name to Jakey. So I thought that was funny. So if you ever see any uploads of the birds, and I put Nico, Joey, and people thought it was Miss Jackie, no, it's pronounced Miss Jakey. And I kind of like that. It's kind of funny because you don't hear something like that. So that's Miss Jakey. She was born March 30th, 2016, as far as we know on the year. Joey, wow, I just heard my rooster Ringo. Wow, that's funny. I don't know how far I am away from the house, but I just heard him. Wow, that's hilarious. He crows a lot. I love it. I really do. I love farm animal noises and such. Joey was born June 2nd, 2021, I want to say. Yeah, that's Ringo. I can hear him. And he's a peach-faced lovebird. And then there's a green-cheeked conure who is, I call him my baby, but his name is Nico, and he was born December 24th. I think he's going to be 13 this year. So 2012, I say? Yeah, he was born 2012. Yeah, I remember now. So yeah. And then there's probably pretty sure that if I haven't uploaded old videos, I probably will kind of be uploading them if I still have them. I'm not sure. But if I do, Rachel used to have a peach-faced lovebird named Mendel, and he passed in 2015. And a lavender lovebird named Tesla, who passed in 2021. And their birthdays, Mendel's was August 18th, 1998. and Tesla's was March 9th, 2016. And I met Rachel on March 10th, 2017, and we've been best friends for, I guess, 8 years now. So, wonderful, wonderful person in my life that I, love with all my heart. So, the next question, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish all these questions right now, but if not, I can always do the rest of them later. The next question asks, what is the Purgatory Podcast? It's a dark name, I know, and probably associated with hell, and which I didn't realize at first. I kind of look at where I am right now in sort of a purgatory, and look at myself as a lone wolf. So it's really just like it really just like not supposed to be taken as a dark sort of metaphor, but just me kind of out on a walk, talking, no one else around, got no one but nature around me and my thoughts, and I like the double letters for names. So I kind of couldn't come up with something for to add to the main podcast. So I mean, originally I was going to do a show called The Trees, and that idea lasted for a while, but I figured that there's a lot of space to be used with video making, that if I did record audio recordings, people wouldn't be able to see the environment that I'm walking in, so it wouldn't really make sense much to me to do a show called The Trees. I did think about that before, but I mean, that idea could come back, but for right now, I'm kind of looking at it as like a black screen, and just nothing I have to watch, something just to listen to if you want to listen to it. So that's basically it. This might be the last question, but this one asks, will we see any books in the future? Yeah, I've been working with Amazon to try to get my first poetry book published. It's been running into some errors, and right now I'm taking a plan B, which is plan B.1 is to upload all my poetry readings from my first book onto YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, and all poetry. And then once that's done, then I'll go and put up a book. I might build an audience for it. I know that it's definitely taking a lot of views, which is incredible to me. Like, I had no expectations on views or anything. And then I do have ideas for children's books I want to do. If I could do at least one children's book for each pet that I'm thinking of, each animal, I'd be pretty happy about that. So I definitely want to get serious about releasing children's books too. So there's a poetry company that reached out to me that is like really wanting me to get involved with working with them. I don't know what they're about, but I'm going to be contacting them at some point soon, and just seeing what they have to offer, and they might be able to point me into the right direction. And I guess all poetry does that sort of thing too. For like $800, they let you, so I'm just there's some things I got to work on, and I think that what I upload as far as video goes with the poetry readings may not be the same thing as to the book itself. Basically what that means is that, like, the artwork that you see and the poems in those videos were the original idea, not the videos of being in nature or the picture of myself in an outfit, but the poem itself was supposed to be on each page of the book. And I got like this close to completing that and getting it uploaded, and then they came back and were like, you got to fix the size of of each picture on the pages, to stretch it to fit the page. So that's very difficult to do through my phone. So I was kind of thinking about going on my computer and trying to figure out how to do it on my computer. If I can do that and I have luck with it, then we might see something released definitely this year. But if worse comes to worse, and I can't do it, I'll upload all my books just as just poems on white papers, and then maybe if I can do it and I'll have enough time to really think about this, by the year 2030, by the end of it in December, I'll release a great big book project that is all those ideas I have right now and the exact way I want it all together in 12 different books. Because after that, starting 2031, I want to get serious about releasing 12 books a year, 83 poems in each book, and my goal is to reach 10,000 poems. And I have ideas to do the white book in 2031, so far over to the black book in 2042. So yeah, so that's like my great big plan for poetry. But and maybe, just maybe, if I think about it, because I've been getting into like minimalism again and stuff, I want to do digital versions of books and just do like I mean, I guess I can offer paper versions, but I think that I want to push for digital releases and get more involved with that. So. Hey guys, nighttime right now. I'm out doing paddocks. I wanted to try to get the interview questions all done today, so we had some stuff going on, but I'm gonna commit to finishing these while I'm out here. I feel like I already answered this question. I looked on my phone and this one was asking about if I had any ideas for future music releases, and I think I kind of answered that already. But I'll be more than happy to tell you that I know I said something about Arctic Adventure being an album I want to release in January 2031. I can't really speak on like set ideas I have. I want to kind of wait and see what happens. But I do want to get involved more with practicing piano to learn classical music and classical guitar, and see if I can do some vocal tracks on future ideas I might have. There's several ideas I have. At one point wanted to do something to do like a rap album and electronica album, and possibly even a metal album. But time will tell, and there's not really much to that I hadn't already answered before. So I got a headlamp out here, so I apologize if this is distracting. But the the next question asks, will we see any artwork? And slash, is there any plans for artwork or whatever? Yeah, I have a lot of ideas for artwork that I want to do, and so a bunch of unfinished projects that I started that I have in my room. I do feel like I want to make a video showing what art I have, and something that's drawn my attention pretty recently was drip painting, and there's a lot of digital stuff that I like to do too. So there's not really like, that's not as I don't feel like that takes as much effort. But I definitely would be more than happy to show what I have so far, and the future I have for art is to possibly put some of my projects up on Etsy, and just see what happens. The next question I have is, what does the future hold for my videos? I don't know where I'll be, after all the farm videos from the vault have been uploaded, and Eleanor and the birds and all that. But I like to believe that I'll still be making clips, whether that has to do with nature or animals in general. And as far as shows go, my plan was to get to a point where I was done with all the shows and maybe keep doing the podcast if I feel like I'm comfortable with it and I feel like I've enjoyed it. enough to say that, like I don't have much videos of anything except for like little clips here and there. Um, if anything, I can see like maybe a film, right? Like a movie of like the farm animals, after like, okay, like, yeah, I have like 3 or 4 years up to like an hour or hours and a half of footage that just, kind of been sitting on YouTube. Um, but there's not really major plans, just to try to declutter and organize all the old videos, make room for new, and just keep those organized too. And yeah, like I don't, I don't see like the Saturday Morning Birdie show. I feel like that's gonna go for like a year at the most, if anything. We're talking an hour worth of video footage per episode of my best friend's birds. And there's no, I think, like, I have all this stuff on my computer, or my flash drive or whatever, and I think it actually stopped at like episode 20 something, so that means that it wouldn't be a whole year of that, but I'm not stressing about it. Like, I'm not bringing my camera over or phone over to my best friend's house saying, I gotta film your birds for, I gotta come up with 24 hours worth of footage or whatever. It doesn't work like that. Kind of just what I have is what I have, and, who knows? Like, I might someday have a few birds, she might get another bird. We don't know. My channel's about having fun and putting up videos that are fun and things that I like, and there's gonna be things that people like and things people don't care for or don't like. I know that there's a small percentage of people that check out my music. Half of you people check out, my poetry, and a large percentage of you love the animal videos, and it's very enjoyable, and I love it. I really do. I love. Um, I can't say every day is a walk in the park, but I love, the birds and the love that I have for them and the farm animals and what have you, and the attention that they get. It's just a lot of fun. So yeah. So anyways, to answer that question, put it plain and simple. The future videos is that they're still going to exist, but they're not going to be. It's just going to be like almost like a go with the float sort of thing. This next question asks, how do I make my poetry videos? So basically, my poetry videos are. I decluttered a lot of pictures to do this, and so all right. So the background image. All right. So okay, gotta take it really quick. Excuse me. The video is just a psychedelic video. I use a Megaphoto app to film just me walking in nature. And I align the clip to be the same length or about the same length as the audio recording. So I go to my phone, I take out voice memos and record myself reading one of my poems. I film a video in nature through a psychedelic app, and that's like the main like background. I put up a picture of my poetry, which is which the background picture to that is literally 12 random pictures I could find blended together through the app called Bazart. And I'm going to be very helpful and say the names of these apps and not be like other people that don't want to say how they do these things. So it's 12 random images. It could be anything that I have. I have like a bunch of pictures on my Google Drive that I went through. I don't care if it's like a picture of a cup of tea and a selfie and whatever. Then what I do is I take my poem that I have on my computer and I copy it and paste it into the Bazart app over that blended picture, put like a kind of like a background so that the words don't blend in with the picture. It actually has like a black or white background to it. Then I take a picture of myself in a random outfit and put that on Bazart too in a separate file. And just remove. There's a tool called remove background, but you have to pay for this. And you remove the background, and it completely clears out everything except for you. And it might miss like a finger or a hand or something. And I had that happen pretty recently. That it looks like I'm making a fist, but it actually cut out my peace sign. And then you just I put that on the left side, and then once that's ready, so the background picture and the audio file, and then the poem picture. I take the I can't think of the word, but it's opposite or whatever how you pronounce it. It's basically means to like kind of make something like kind of see through, you know. So I clear that down to like anywhere between like 60 to 80, 90, wherever I feel like it's always 10 by the 10th. And then I have that on the right, and then myself on the left. And once that's done, I through Splice is where I put all this together, and I upload that. It takes like a few seconds. I upload it to 4K, which I don't do for other videos. And once that's completed, then it's weird, but on days like today, which are even, June 10th, I go from putting on to YouTube, and then to my TikTok, and then to my Instagram, and then to my all poetry. Odd days, like tomorrow will be the 11th, I would actually do reverse. I would do all poetry first, then Instagram, then TikTok, and then YouTube. So I think I have 4 books completed. So that means that there'll be like 4 different poetry videos uploaded. But yeah, that's basically it. I recently uploaded a video of different old outdoor photos, and this question asked, will we see any more photo uploads? And yes, you will. Give me some time, but I have like probably like almost 700 pictures of the birds and almost 1,000 pictures from the farm. So yes, those are going to be uploaded. I'm not going to put any music. I tried that classical piece called Summer by Vivaldi, and I got flagged for copyright, which was stupid because I thought classical music couldn't be copyrighted, but then I realized that I don't know how they knew that I screen recorded that from I can't pronounce the person's name, but it's a YouTube channel, Rasu, or however you pronounce it. Really awesome, one of my favorite channels, and talented pianist. Yes, they didn't flag me for the song, but they flagged me for using this video, which is weird because I covered the video with, so you can't even see the video, but you know, that's what it is. But yeah, no, I have a lot of photos, a lot of the videos and upload them. So this next question asks, do you have any goals outside of YouTube? Yeah, I do. You know, one of my biggest things I want to do is save money. I have a set goal on what I exactly want to save. I don't really want to kind of talk about it yet until until that time comes. When I feel comfortable about talking about it. I mean, obviously, the music stuff and the poetry and things of that nature are definitely goals. But yeah, and the money thing is like the biggest thing right now. I guess to put it simple, complete the poetry books, complete the children's books. complete the music albums, complete the artwork. I guess my goal is really just to finish, what I love to do in my hobby. This next question asks, do I have any goals inside of YouTube? Just to upload any videos that I can find. I did reach one goal, and it wasn't really I was expecting it, but it was to reach 100,000 views, and I did that, and it's amazing. You guys gave me like over 70,000 views in like less than a month, so I'm very grateful for that. So that really to me was like the ultimate goal. So thank you again. Anyways, I couldn't finish the interview outside because my phone was getting low, but I only have 2 questions left, and I want to kind of wrap this up because I have a couple videos from today that I want to upload. This question asked, what's the future of this YouTube channel? Besides everything I talked about, I definitely want to keep it. I don't have plans on getting rid of it. I wanted to sign up for premium for this channel. I can't figure out how to do that. I have it on my main channel, like everyday podcast is, and then have it. But other than that, no, yeah, no, the future of this channel is going to stay, and there's going to be videos, even if it's just like videos here and there. There's definitely going to be some I guess if you want to get technical, I'll say that, on the, mentally in a way on a 5-year contract with this channel. So, to continue for 5 years and maybe 15, 20 years, who knows how long YouTube will be. Okay, last question. This question asks, basically, who would I want to collab with on YouTube, and honestly, because I've been a fan of theirs for like the last 10 years, and because I've been listening to them a lot lately, and I've been found sort of like influence and motivation from them is actually the Minimalist. Joshua Field Milgren and Ryan Nicodemus. I feel like I would like to be on one of their episodes, and like for the podcast, and or just like hang out with them, if the opportunity came, something else I heard over the time that I really like him as well. But it's not a lot of YouTube people I know, but open to anything.
You play your Halo. You play Halo. You play. Don't play with me, Halo. I love you, Halo. I'm your friend. Don't play with me, Halo. Halo. Halo loves you. Halo's special. Like a little shy, Halo, where's the kitty? Kitty likes you, Halo. Come on, Halo. Let's play. You want to play, Halo? We'll play. Oh, you want to kiss instead, huh? I'm not that type of dog cat, but hey. Alright, cat. Just clean my paws here, just clean my paws.
Hey everyone, I wanted to give a quick little update on my YouTube channel. I threw up a bunch of poetry videos last night because I was trying to catch up on things. I got a little sick over the weekend, where I've had this happen on and off before for the past year, where I go through episodes where I have no appetite and I don't eat anything. But I'm feeling slightly better. Just was really like fatigued and stuff. My rooster Ringo, unfortunately, was limping. I don't know if he fell or what happened, but I took him to the vet, and the vet that had him, the vet that put down our chicken a couple years back, Chickalilly. They got to see Ringo, and they helped him out. I guess he's got some sort of paralysis in his left leg, so they gave him laser treatment, which seemed to help out a bit. And I'm on 1 to 2 times a day of doing physical therapy with him. I personally think he's making a recovery. He's definitely made a little bit of improvement, which is great. I'm going to be taking him back to the vet sometime this week. They're going to be giving me a call, and we'll see what the next step is for him. Other than that, I'm just trying to catch up on some things. I finally caught up on my poetry. As I've had no motivation to really want to do anything lately. I also have been working on getting any videos I can of the Dark Rocker and Friends show, which is an old YouTube show based on when I used to do backyard wrestling with my friends. So there's 31 hours of footage that's been thrown on my main YouTube channel, and I'm kind of was going through my flash drive to see if I had any other material based on the show, and I did find a folder with a lot more videos. So slowly but surely, I'm going to be working on uploading the rest of the hour-long episodes to that show on my regular channel. I don't feel the need to really put anything on this channel about that. After all those videos are done, I'd like to start working on some hour-long podcast episodes based on my wrestling channel. Basically talking about my entire career, the beginning, how I got into wrestling, and the end of it, the unreleased material based on things I wanted to say but recorded but then deleted, things I want to get off my chest, just basically everything. And maybe if possible do some podcast episodes with some old friends if they're interested in that. There's gonna be more videos uploaded to this channel. Just been kind of working on some other things. I'd like to get some more farm videos up, and anything I can find throw up here. Other than that, it's not really too much going on. Just trying to enjoy the outside weather without it, being too hot. But it is really beautiful. So I think a nature walk is up on the cards very soon. But yeah, I just wanted to give a little update. So more poetry to come, more videos to come. Hour-long episodes are coming to the other channel, and Ringo's making a recovery. If I have to, and they suggest it, if I bring it up as they give me the okay, I may look into getting a prosthetic leg for Ringo. But we'll just see what happens. So, all right. Hope everyone's been enjoying the summer, and peace and love. Do you want to go in? You can go in if you want.
I know. You go.
Where's the? Oh yeah, it's up there. Here comes the train. Here, come on. Here it comes. I'm so glad we decided to go for the walk.
Me too. Something told me to do it.
Yeah. goodness. Wow. Careful.
It's a little hard to get through right now because it's so tangled. And then you have people for created search and rescue from across Texas. I think it's Team Force One is what they was named, but they're going in with like large poles and sticking into the.
Hey everybody, I just wanted to say a quick thank you for the 200,000 views and the 300 subscribers. I'm really grateful about that. I appreciate it very much. I don't want to say everything I have planned for the future, but I will say that I'd like to kind of say really quickly that for the time of July 17th to August 16th, I'd like to focus on trying to keep organizing my old backyard wrestling videos and kind of update about like saving money and stuff. I'm currently working on a children's book about my pet pig, so I'd like to kind of give little updates on that. I just finished recording a documentary for my backyard wrestling character. I was contemplating on bringing his character back and trying to redo some videos under that topic. I'm deciding not to because a couple different reasons. Two of them being that they're pretty controversial, even though it's acting, and the other is that it's not guaranteed to really go anywhere. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm still going to record some material but I won't release it right away. I'm kind of wait, and I'm planning on possibly in 2031 or 2030 releasing 4 separate films based on 4 different personas that I have. Other than that, I don't want to say too much, but I am kind of trying to organize all my old videos on here, post any that are private, and that's basically it. So thank you again, peace and love, and oh, and one last thing, I do want to start putting up some other videos like farm videos and videos of birds onto my Instagram and TikTok. So that's the other plan that I have. But yeah, so I have some goals, and moving forward, I'd like to at least once a week start making a daily, not daily, but weekly videos on progress when it, about you know, the books and the money saving, just to say a couple of things. So, all right, peace and love. Hey guys, wanted to make this video and thank you all for helping me reach not only over 300 subscribers, but over 200,000 views too. I'm really grateful about that, and I wanted to give a little update really quickly on moving forward about this channel. So my plans are that I'm currently working on is I'm currently working on a children's book about my pet pig Eleanor, called Eleanor's Strawberry Adventures. Soon that will be shared onto here once it's all completed and ready to go. I'm hoping to have that published in October by her birthday, for her 8th birthday on October 12th this year. As far as music goes, I have some ideas for like albums I want to do, but first I want to try to organize all my old videos and stuff. As far as I have ideas for art that I want to start putting up again, some drip art projects, and work slowly but surely on those again too. As far as videos go on this channel, I want to organize everything and put all my videos into different playlists to make it easier for when I decide to download them onto my flash drive. I'm going to be going through all the videos on this channel, and that means that any videos I have that are private, I'll release those. As far as poetry goes, the book Bronze Butterfly of the Symmetrical Spring, I'm still working on. I'm deciding to shelf that book project until 2030, and then I'll release it at that time, with a bunch of other books that are being shelved, to move into working on a book called The White Book for January of next year. Other than that, I want to kind of get into updating about my everyday life, doing like updating on where I am with projects and where I am with saving money and stuff. I just recorded 2 documentaries, one for my backyard wrestling character, and the other one for my sobriety. So yeah, moving forward, just gonna try to keep organizing my videos and stuff, and I'd like to start incorporating the farm videos onto my TikTok and Instagram. But other than that, thank you again for the views and the subscribers, and hoping for more good things to come. So peace and love.